Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Once again, you see the helicopter flying by right there as we just finished up the last broadcast for the signature eNASCAR Burnt Rubber Podcast Wheel and Modified series. But new series for us here, the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series, brought to you by Trackwerks. This is going to be the Trackwerks Daytona 175, as now we're going to have another Cup Series action going on here. I am joined in the broadcast booth. My name is Jason. I am here with, of course, the Midwest Maniac himself, Mr. Michael Woolley.
What's up out there? I hope everybody's watching. I hope everybody's having fun. I'm hard at work right now trying to get the link out there.
Well, we've got some people out there still qualifying, trying to get everything ready to go for the rest of the series, and we're just going to have a whole lot of fun. We appreciate each and every one of you out there. The Midwest Days of Thunder, this is going to be their second season. They just took a 2-week break, and now we are going to be here live broadcasting each and every week, headed up by yours truly, and of course the man himself, the Midwest Maniac, Michael Woolley. We are excited. We're going to be learning about these drivers as we go on. Right now you're watching Ricky Harlow. He's going to be the guy out there. They were just finishing everything up, and he wanted to get out there and turn a lap in, but now that you're going to see things kind of update, we're going to look at the grid. And, we're going to get this first race underway. Daytona. We love Daytona. Daytona is always action-packed. It's always a whole lot of fun. And this is where it's going to be as we continue to move forward. Mr. Midwest Maniac, would you like to lead it off with the starting lineup?
Well, I can certainly try. Give me a second here. Let's see what's going on. Well, grid in P1, it looks like Ricky Howell Jr. Outside of him on row one, that second spot, John Nedick. Inside row number two, going to be Christopher Buds. And outside of him in that fourth spot, Pete Van Sprundel. God, I hope I am not murdering these names. Inside row number three in that fifth spot, going to be Corey Wakefield. And outside of him, Brian Kozad. Inside row number four, the number two of Blake Bingham. And outside of him, Logan Redemeyer. Is it Rietmeyer or is it Redemeyer?
I think that's going to be Rietmeyer, Australian driver in that eighth position. We're going to go to row five for you. Dale Duke in the number 18. And then a Michael Pimp Air. Looks like Pimpfield Racing is going to be that there. He's going to start in P10. Joe Nedick, that's going to be a Mid-South driver, the number 26. He's going to start inside row number 6 with Stephen and McComas in the number 70 outside of him. Michael Woolley, you are not driving, I promise. But Austin Bloom's going to be out there. Brian Dixon, Colin Forrester, AJ Green, and Doug Erickson. That's going to make up row 9 for you. And Robert Massey. Yes, sir, Robert Massey. There he is, the number 43. Travis Eccles is going to be there in the number 72 for row 10.
I got bad news. I missed the start.
Terrible.
just absolutely terrible.
Bob Johnson's going to be out there. I believe he's part of the crew, but if not, we're going to see him rock and roll. Steve Wood, thank you very much. Taver Mowry, that's the man behind the scenes. That is the guy that brought us on, so thank you very much to him out there. And Adam Ailshire out there, he's got a number 11 behind all of that. New season for the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series, and of course, and always, we want to thank all of you for tuning in each and every week, and thank you to each of the drivers that are a part of the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. It's going to be fun, it's going to be fast-paced, and they're going to run 70 laps at Daytona.
I love Daytona. Daytona's awesome. That fresh spring air in the air. You can smell it. You can feel the anticipation right now. And I know we don't usually do this early on in the race, but let's pick a pony. We don't know any of these guys. Let's pick our winners for the race. I'm going to start. I'm going to jump in and start. And you know what I'm going with? I'm going with the number 13.
The number 13. Man, I tell you what. I do see it being a few mixed positions here. I'm going to go. I'm a fan of Ozzy, so I'm going to go with the Australian driver of Logan Rietmeyer out there. He's got a lower I rating out there, and this is kind of one of those rookie class series from what I see. The highest I rating is going to be your pole sitter right there, the number 20, Ricky Howell Jr. driving the Toyota. He's got a 36.56, and I do believe I'm going to go with the 888. But as we all
heat the tires and light the fires, baby. We're green flag racing here at Daytona.
Daytona bound. That's what we're doing. I always have to let Michael Woolley do it because in our series it's Fred the Flagman, but this is the Midwest series right here, Days of Thunder. You see the 13. He is right there. The SRF Chevy Camaro. He is right behind the race leader of the number 20, making a move. Christopher Budd's doing a great job on that Chevy. He's going to get right up to the back bumper of the number 20, your race leader of Howell.
Yeah, they are taking off. They look strong. Christopher Budd's pushing them along. Back there in that 5th spot, well, he's located in the 5th spot, but right now he's currently in 3rd. The 16 of Corey Wakefield, he pulls her up into 3rd spot, followed by John Niedick and Peter Vasbrundel.
Vasbrundel, the number 80 in 6th place. He is there trying to give an inside line breathing room right there, right behind the number 16. He is kicking butt and taking names. And actually, I take that back. That's the 87 of Brian Kozad. Peter is out there trying to make that outside line run. You see the number 6, or the number 8 of Niedick up there. He is really, really, really trying to form that outside lineup. Those 3 cars are going to try to make something happen.
Yeah, we've known from previous experience, starting that outside line this quick on could be devastating early on in the race. But we're only on lap 2. We'll see how straight they can keep it. I mean, looks like these guys are really smooth at getting around the corners. I like it. And that number 8 is now contending for that 1st spot, Jason.
Side-by-side racing. They are off like a prom dress. Lap 3 underway. They just hit that. They just hit Fred's white stripe right there. And I tell you what, they are side-by-side racing from first on back. Settled in. There's it looks like there's going to be a group of separation going on right there. As you see, 10 cars right there up front, and everybody else is kind of giving them some room.
Jason, I hate to bring this up, but okay, Van Sprundel, is that German? Can I do this? Can I do this here? Can I start this?
Oh, you might as well.
It's a Van Sprundel.
I kind of dig it. Very much so. I can't wait to see that guy get back here. And actually, I'm digging the 80s paint scheme. Von Sprudel right there. Look at that. It's got that touch of gourd for the Halloween, but also it kind of looks like duct tape numbers or spray paint numbers on the side.
Like you just parked that Chevrolet outside the speedway, and a group of kids came and tagged it before the race.
I tell you what, I'm digging it right there. My Australian friend Logan Rietmeyer, he has moved himself into 8th position. He is still there relative to where he started, so very consistent start for him in that Chevrolet. You've picked a Chevrolet. I've picked a Chevrolet. Let's look through the list right here. We've got about 5 Toyotas and a whole bunch of Chevys and a whole bunch of Camaros. Like half the field is Chevys and Fords, and then about 5 Toyotas sprinkled in the mix right there. Toyota out front with a Monster Energy scheme of the number 20.
Ricky Howell Jr. doing a great job, super smooth against the low line. Here comes the number 8. Niedrich trying to make a push for the front again, and right behind him, Van Sprundel. And to that inside, still pushing that number 20 down the backstretch right now. That's Christopher Budd's in the 13. My pick to win, Jason.
Your pick to win. Our fun and loving situation going on right here. Still live racing. Lap 5 being completed. Green flag conditions. They have definitely held up the standard of the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. These guys are absolutely working it. Trackwerks, make sure you go and check them out. Facebook bound. Go to the Midwest Days of Thunder on Facebook. Give them a like and a share. And, of course, if you're out there to listen it on Signature Esports, on all of our platforms on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and, of course, this will be uploaded to Roku as well. Make sure that you definitely share that out there. Start your watch parties. Give everybody a great view and show these guys some love as the Midwest Days of Thunder series begins. This is race 1. They have a long list. They've got about 23 or 24 races. And it's a jam-packed awesome race schedule. So it's great to see these guys out there running.
Now, I didn't want to say anything too early on, but we are only going into lap 7 here. Started P10 up to P6 right now. Michael Pimpar. We'll get this down. Pimpare. We'll have to get clarification. But he is up there in 6th spot, now 8th spot. But he has kind of crept up there, and he's doing what I do. And that's the reason I noticed him. He's just kind of watching. You know, he's looking to see what's going to happen and where he needs to make his move. And he's got that great American flag on the back of the car, and we'd love to see that.
Pimfield Racing, number 21. He is battling there on the outside with the number 2 on the inside. He's going to slide down right there in line and just settle himself in. 4 cars up high, and the rest of them are down low. The 888 right there in front of the 2. So you're seeing everybody run nice and smooth. And the 8 losing a little bit of ground as it looks like the 13 is going to settle in front. There is the number 13. Tell you what, the SRF machine is not contented to be held behind the leaders.
I tell you, Joe Niedich, Blake Bingholm, Van Sprundel, Riedmeyer, the other Niedich. Oh, there's 2 Niediches, is there? Oh, maybe I hit 1 2 times, but man, these guys are awesome. I mean, look at the line that they're running. They're so smooth, very little hiccup, very little waffling. I call it waffling when they're going waving back and forth. But I mean, these guys just look awesome, and I would be hard pressed if you told me that this was a beginning series.
Well, I tell you what, they've got A-class to rookie drivers in here, and they are all enjoying what they're doing because I tell you what, the 16 and the 13, if they can get some things formed up, they will do greatly to be pushed down. Toyota out front of the outside line. Toyota out front of the inside line. There's a Ford up in the mix in the top 5. Blake Bingham there on the backstretch. He is working his way through the field as well. Biggest mover of the race right now is up 7 spots. That's going to be Adam Alshire in the number 11. There he is. He's driving that Ford Miller Lite machine, trying to scream around. He's back there in the pack, but he started in the back, and now he is working his way to the front.
Started P6, now 2nd spot on the board, Brian Kozad. This guy, I tell you what, that number 87 machine kind of reminds me of the old Anthony Thitchner machine.
The AJ Green of life right there. There's the 07. He's got Garfield all over that as well. We're talking about drivers that we've never met, but we are enjoying what they're doing. That's a great push by Kozad, the COW of the Cal Motorsports. They are leading very, very nicely. It's the 2 A-class drivers out front, combined I rating of a 5181. Lap 11 being completed under green flag conditions. They're through 10, and I tell you what, it is going as smooth as you can ask.
Well, let's see here. 80% fuel, so they will have to pit here on this this run. I think at least 2 times, if I'm not mistaken. So we got to be thinking about that coming up. The 2 A-class drivers, they're out front. Yeah, I get it. They're A-class drivers. They're in front right now, but Daytona is an any given Sunday kind of track. Any one of these boys is going to win this race. It does not matter.
Let's talk about the rookie drivers as we go through. Joe Niedich, the number 26. There he is, the Mid-South driver. He's doing everything he can to be patient. And the number 8, we were talking about him earlier. He was up there contending for the lead. He's another rookie driver according to iRacing Standard. 11:24 for the 26 and a 12:92 on the iRating scale for the 8. He's dropped back just a little bit, 13 positions off where he was at up front. As you see, Niedich Racing trying to work his way back. That outside line just didn't form up, and now you see a couple of guys just really trying to make that inside line just stick. It looks like we got a couple of Chevys working the outside line.
Jason, they're really paying the price now for being on that outside line. As soon as everybody gets tired and they're like, this isn't working for me, they're just going to go down to that low line and forward that load line up, and the low line gets stronger and stronger and stronger the more cars that are in it. So they're just kind of stuck there.
Little side draft action from the 21 to the 80. There is I don't know if they're teammates or not, but they've almost got matching paint schemes, the 21 and the 13. That was the 13, one of your picks to win. You just got to get that nose into the back of the bumper of that car, because if not, they're going to end up 3 wide, and they are 3 wide.
Oh, they are 3 wide. Robert Ramsey's like, I'm going to the outside, boys. Here we go.
Pulling
into the wall a little bit. Then into the 13, into the 80, and that is all they're going around now. Caution flag's going to come out here at Daytona.
3 wide. Big wreck on the backstretch. Into turn 3 and turn 4. First caution after lap 14. 13 does make it through, though. We see it right there. Lots of good things coming. So he is being scored at 9th. Let's go and take a look at what happened there, as we saw Stephen McComas involved, Brian Dixon, Stephen Wood, Bob Johnson. Nedick's the one that went off track right there. And let's go and take a look. Right here's a replay for you. Let's back it up. Back it up. I believe that was the 43 of Robert Ramsey. He was going to the outside. TV1 view, you see a long look at the backstretch right there. The 21 was up there. The 43 just right to the back bumper. Looks like 43 tapped the wall, and that's what started collecting the field right there. But the 43, oh, we got a helicopter. I don't know if you saw that.
Did you get a helicopter award?
I think we already got one. Hold on, let's back that up one more time. That was early. All right, who was that? That was a Ford right there.
Let me see if I can guess. Hold on. Was it Austin Bloom? No, it wasn't Austin Bloom. Hold on. Was it Joe Nedich?
No, sir. Close enough.
Okay, because he was missing a front end. So I just putting my best guess forward.
Phil Steinhardt right there, or Staniert right there. That's going to be the number 4 California driver. There he is right there, into there. Oh, it wasn't. That was the number 70. Actually, let me take that back. Yeah, the 70 getting the one and only, the 70 or 76. I think it was Bob Johnson. That was not Bob Johnson. I'm looking for the 70 here on my relative. Oh, Stephen McComas. That's who it was. There it was. That was Stephen McComas that got the helicopter award right there. All right, it was the number 70. That's who it was. Live driving. They're pacing around. There's the 13 getting back on track. Michael Pimper, the number 21, Pimpfield Racing. He's going to be your race leader. And Adam Elshire right there, the number 11. He's up 22 spots. Biggest mover of the race because a big old wreck happened.
I tell you what, I'm just going back thinking about how the wreck happened. Now, I know the 43 was pinched up into the wall, but what was the actual cause of that accident? Did the 43 come back off? Or was that just my imagination getting a hold of me?
So the cause of the caution right there was the 43. Whenever they went 3 wide, they kind of side drafted a little bit there on the inside line right there, and the 43 got into Pimper just a little bit on the right side. Went up and touched the wall, and when he came down and touched the wall, that's what it slowed. Of course, that slows everything down. Checks up the entire field and shoves him down into. Oh my goodness! Let's just go back, watch it one more time.
Okay.
I'm learning everybody's name here, folks. I do enjoy Cup Car calling right there. He got down into the 13 and the 16 right there. So he came down and he collected the 16 first, which shoved the 13 around, and the 70 got the helicopter award. And the 33 gets into the 70 just a little bit of front end nose damage. No big deal. Live conditions. Back to it again. They're going to go 2x2. Lights are off on the pace truck. Pimpfield Racing is going to be your race leader in that. Jack Daniels. I do believe the Draker Bros Racing might be a fan of this. Sean Conklin says, wow, as soon as I join, bam, the big one.
Absolutely, man. Nice to see you watching out there, Sean. Thanks for the support.
I tell you what, here's everybody up here. I know the chat still continued over there for everybody. Good at racing out there. Let's see. Have a great season, says So Crazy North Carolina out there. Van Spundle says the 33 of Priest. Carol Sims, good to see you out there. Michael Newbrow, all over our signature esports guys out there watching. Thank you for the shares. Make sure you guys have your watch parties going. And remember, Sean Conklin, you see the big one, don't be a part of the big one. Trackwerks, make sure you go and check those guys out on Facebook and all of the social media platforms out there. Big old sponsor for the Daytona 175. I know it says 150 in the description. I will go back and re-edit that afterwards. I was making it, and, you know.
We were in a hurry. We were in a hurry. You know, you don't sugarcoat it. We were in a hurry. But we got here.
These things happen, and it was a lot of fun. Of course, pit lane 2.
We're back, green flag.
Fred the Flagman high upon. There it is. Green, green, green. I tell you what, I need to make a ringtone with that. It's a green, green, green. It's kind of like that, or whatever it is with the
yeah, that's
club.
Exactly what I was thinking of.
The 21 has the 20, buddy.
Yep.
God, my goodness, look at him go. Where's your driver?
That outside line. My driver's gone. Remember, he was in the wreck.
He's still in the race, though. The number 13. There he is. He is the outside line pushing. He is right there by the 8, who was out there leading with the 26. So 2 rookies drivers to the inside. But Pimper, the 21, he's got the 20 right behind him. And Kozad, he was doing a great job earlier as well. There he is, the number 11 of Adam Aylshire, the Ford. That's the only Ford in the top. Ooh, man. 2 Fords in the top 10. So I was going to say top 10, but never mind. Tell me about it, Wooly. What do you think now? We've had our first caution.
I don't know, but my hero right now is Adam Aylshire. He's out there. He's like, I don't care. I'm by myself. I got this. I got a Miller Lite right here beside me. He's going to take the whole outside by line. You know, if he gets first place just side drafting, he'll be my hero for the rest of the season.
Adam Aylshire, the number 11, side drafting in 4th. No help on the outside.
Shades of Midwest Maniac right there. You've seen me side draft. I get right on him.
He is contending for first place. You see him right there. He's all the way up to 3rd going into turn 1 here at Daytona. They are not bumper to bumper. They're not touching. There's nothing going on here. And now the 2 is using that draft up there on the high line. 2 4s on the high line now.
Oh, look how the 87 cuts in. He's like, can I have this dancer?
The 21 on the inside has the 11 to the outside. The 20 right behind the 21 on the inside line. Looks like now a little bit of help for the 11, so that speed's going to pick up on the outside line. They are run like a runaway bride all the way through, and he's going to take it. Oh, not enough room just yet.
Oh.
Loses ground, doesn't get the lap right there. Pimper, the number 21, still out front, and maybe needs a little bit more momentum right there.
Here we go. Coming off turn 2. He's going to get it. I got this. He's going to get this thing.
But look who's on the move.
I see him. No, that's what I'm saying. Oh, the 13. Win this race, 13. I need the $100 that Jason bet me. No, not really.
The 11.
That would be nice.
The 11 and the 87. I tell you what, that draft is going to be working for him because that inside lines, they're not forming up. They've got to get bumper to bumper. That number 20 needs to be right on the back bumper of that Chevy if he's going to see any daylight. And now, who's going to lead at the line? They've got a drag strip race. The 11. You called it.
Sir.
You called it right there.
Gotta love the stars and bars on the side of that number 11 Miller Lite Ford Mustang. Is it? Yeah, it's a Mustang now. I always forget if it's Mustang or still the Fusion, but the Fusion was Gen 6.
Side draft on the race leader. And now side-by-side racing. There's the number 11 on the outside, the 21 of Pimper there on the inside. There's the 20 right behind him. Now the 20 is starting to soak in those rays of exhaust, trying to get this CO2 and carbon emission right there in his face.
I think that he just finally drank his Monster Energy drink. He's like, well, I'm sponsored by him. I might as well down this thing. Let's get going, baby.
Man, that was about as close as a win you could get to the line right there. Lap 22 being completed. Green flag conditions. Let's talk about another big mover. In 11th place, the number 6, man. He's driving another Ford. Those Fords are all over the place, and I tell you what, he is up 15, now 16 spots he started 27th, and now he is in 11th.
Yes, he did. Lance Hill.
I tell you what, Derek Schimmel's up 17 spots as well. He is currently running 9th place in a Toyota, the 96. Angry Idiots Racing. I want to be a part of that team.
That sounds like our kind of team, Jason.
You know, we've got a whole bunch of teams. We've got Team Don't Hit Me, Drinking Bros Racing, Maniac Motors, just all kinds of teams that we love to promote. And, yeah, oh, absolutely. Reminder, if you're out there and you're new to the Signature Esports platform, go to the signatureesports.com. You can click the Watch Live button, and you can watch us live on there. You can also watch us live on YouTube, on Facebook, and Twitch. You can also follow myself, twitch.tv/Signature Esports. You can follow Mr. Midwest Maniac Michael Woolley himself, twitch.tv/Midwest Maniac, and give all of us a follow out there. We would appreciate each and everything that everybody does out there. Without you, we couldn't be a success, and because we're a success, we'd like to appreciate all of you. Go to signatureesports.com, click the shop button, and buy yourself a Signature or an SETV t-shirt today as well. Support the stream, support the cause, and support the Midwest Days of Thunder by continuing to share and watch all of their streams. Race 1 has gone clean. Only one caution so far and a couple of lead changes.
Now, I mean, I don't know what's going on in this league, but okay, I know I seen the 13 get in that wreck. And we all know that the package on these cars is not good. They're like made of paper mache. Like, I'm pretty sure I could use some Bondo and build a better, more sturdy car. But the 13's right up in there. He's right there. Right now, he's in 6th spot.
Christopher Buds, D-Class driver with an 867 I rating, loves to run leagues. He's a Great Plains driver, so somewhere here in the Midwestern area. That number 13. You know what? Let's take a look. We've got our cameras. Let's take a look at his damage. Let's see if he's got any damage. Nothing on the roof. Nothing on the, well, maybe a little bit.
Check the right front. Because maybe I don't know if it's just his paint scheme messing with me or not.
Maybe he just got barely brushed. I mean, it was only a side draft that was there. Let's check the rear end of this. And I wonder, I don't think there's any fast repairs in here. If there's a fast repair, then I'm mistaken. So I didn't see it on the list right there, but no doubt still up there running in the top 10 and doing a great job doing it. Lap traffic coming out. There's the number 20 leading out there in front of the 21. A lead change as Ricky Howell Jr. has moved himself back to the front right here coming into the backstretch.
Jason, I know that the people out there are probably thinking, man, these cars seem to get faster. Oh, no, here we go.
Gets turned.
No, the 11 and the 20. Now the 20 comes back up to the truck, into the track, into the 2. And, oh, my God, that might actually be the big one. That might be the big one.
The 87's out front. There's the lead. My goodness, and guess who's in P2?
I'm guessing the number 13.
The number 13.
Yeah, baby.
You got them out. They're going to go out there and meet the pace car. We're going to go back and we're going to take a look. Caution flag. Second caution of the race comes out, and it was a big one. And forgive me for the miss right there, because I tell you what, that was super.
They're still wrecking. They're still wrecking. The 24 just came across the nose of another car, going right across the stripe there. He came across the nose of the 26. So we got 2 wrecks to look at, Jason.
Joe Nedick involved in that one. All right, let's go back. Logan Riedmeyer right there was involved in that. And Logan, my man, I tell you what. Let's just back it up. Oh, man, my Aussie. I'm a big Aussie fan, and he was involved in that one. So let's take it. This started with the race leaders up there, and that was with the 11. So we're going to follow along with the 11 with Adam Aylshire right here. There's the Miller Lite driver. I believe it was just bumper to bumper right there, and the 87 got right to the back corner. He did. He got right to the corner right there, and it looks, oh, man, I take that back. It looked like the 21 came up and collected the 11. The 11 does make it through until the 20 gets turned down. We'll back that up one more time, and we're going to change our point of view. as we do have the static camera from the back right here. So let's take a look and see what happened right here. There's the back cam right there. Static, long look. He comes up, collects the 11, and they are just wrecking all over as, oh man, everybody doing the best that they can to try to change what they're doing. Chopper camera. There's the number 11 again. That was huge. I want to look at it one more time. The 43 gets down on the track, gets off the track just a little bit. Rittmeyer, he was involved in that. There's the 888, gets turned, collects the 7. Who was there running? Oh no, I have to do it now, because guess who's got the new helicopter award?
Oh, who is it? Who is it, Jason?
Logan, my Aussie friend, my man, the 888s.
Well, I ran all the way down here to pit road. I was watching everybody pit. Looks like the 87 takes fuel only once again, and the 13 gets right side tires, Jason.
Right side tires for the 13 as everybody went off pit road, and I was looking for the incident through the graphic over here of what happened with the 24 and the 26 whenever they wrecked, and nothing doing right there. So I was just trying to see what happened over there, and I didn't have a replay on that, so apologies about not seeing that. Lots of off tracks and lots of cars involved, and here you know that the cleanest car is the one that's going to make it out. Cars leaving pit road. It looks like we still have 21 cars in here. Stephen Wood, they're all trying to catch back up. Lights are off on the pace truck, and this is going to be the most important factor. First car off the lead lap right now is going to be Ricky Howell in the number 20. He was right there running up front with the rest of the field.
Yeah, it looks like they might have delayed the green there. I tell you what, I'm out of breath. I walked all the way back up here from pit road. We need to get me a hover round or something.
Big old hover round for you.
Hey, I've lost weight. It's not a fat joke.
I don't mean a fat joke. That's far from it. Delayed green as the 87 is going to be out front. There's Brian Kozad, Cal Motorsports. He's going to have Lance Hill right there to the outside of him in the number 6 machine. Biggest mover of the race right now, up 25 spots. And from 27th all the way up to second place. Great move for him. So it's going to be a Toyota and a Ford out front. A couple of Chevys right behind him with Christopher Buds at number 13. The 76 of Bob Johnson. Dale Duke in the number 18 is going to be a Toyota right there in 5th. Derek Schimmel is going to be the 96, up 20 spots in P6. Tell you what, they're going to have a lot of fun right here, and I'm digging what they're doing. Second caution of the race. We're just under halfway through it. Lap 29 being completed under the green flag conditions. They're going to delay the caution. We're going to go one more around before we get back to it. And I tell you what, they're having some fun out there, that's for sure. It's the bigger one. Sean Conklin out there on Twitch. Well, now I know what I need to do for Wooly to root for me. Just change your number to 13. And Sean Conklin also says the bigger one. Oh, my God, you got to love the NASCAR fly noises from Wooly in the pits. Yes.
Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Sean Conklin's talking out there on Twitch with us. Good luck, Aiden. You got this, buddy. Says Sanguinus Cardinal out there. Appreciate you all doing very, very much. Brandy Buds out there on it. I appreciate you. See Mersden. Thank you very much out there on Twitch. Freddie wave that green flag, says Sean Conklin. And once again, I appreciate you very much out there, always tuning in to what we do. Lights are off on the pace truck. We're going to go back to green flag racing. And the next call is to you, my friend. Who are you impressed with so far, besides, of course, Brian Cozart, who has literally left himself in and out of everything that's going on here?
Tell you what, the field has thinned, Jason. And there's modifieds out there. I didn't know the Wheeling Series was going to be able to run with these boys. I'm still picking 13, man. Is he still out there? Hold on.
He is. He's currently right there at P3.
Yes, sir.
Michelle,
that's my boy. You're my boy, Buds.
Michelle Wakefield out there. Go Pimpfield Racing. And we know that it's going to be a whole lot of fun. That is for sure. Where is Pimpar? Oh, Pimpar is on pit road still right now. But Brian Cozard is going to be your race leader. The 6 is going to restart on the outside. And once again, we're going to go green flag racing right here as the pace car is going to dive off. Willie is all over it.
Oh, here we go once again. Lap 30 into 31. These boys are out of here. Out of the light and into the night, baby.
Green, green, green from Fred the Flagman. We love that guy. I've still got to get that shirt made for him.
You do. I mean, literally, he's up there waving the flag all the time.
He has got the busiest job in the world. 87.6, side-by-side racing over the backstretch. I tell you what, there's only been 2 cautions, but this is exciting racing for this series. I mean, this Cup Series has surprised me. We didn't know what we were going to get into. I've watched some of the old broadcasts. I've watched what they've been doing, and I tell you what, their skill here at Daytona, yeah, it's par none. I would run with these guys any day. That's for sure.
I'll tell you what, I was watching that 18 of Dale Duke. Let me see where he started. He started 9th. He's currently in 5th. Well, he's currently 3rd. But I'm going to call him Skittish Skittles from now on because he keeps hitting the apron and bumping back up.
We need to get him a Duke University paint scheme from Black Horse Auto Transports and send that over to that Toyota, because that Toyota's doing a great job trying to get to the back bumper and not try to push the pusher here at Daytona. Remember, Daytona International Speedway, you cannot push the pusher. If you push the pusher, you're sending the whole field around.
Well, he's in a car that he could do it in. I mean, he's in the Toyota. He's not. Now, a lot of things that people don't understand is those Chevrolets, they have a little, whoa,
almost. That was
Oh,
almost
God.
an issue. Almost an issue right there. That was going to be fun for everybody. But I tell you
He was
what.
going for a ride.
All right, the 87 up front. Let's go through your top 5 right now. Brian Kozat still at 21-25, A-class driver. He's going to be out front. Brian Buds, the number 13, Willie's Win, the Great Plains driver out there in P2. Dale Duke, the Toyota Texas driver. He is out there with that Skittles machine trying to make that 6 do some business behind him. There is Lance Hill, the Hill Motorsports, number 6. He is really, really lining it out, still up 23 spots. Next biggest mover to him, 21 spots, is going to be Derek Schimmel in that Toyota, the Angry Idiots Racing Machine. I'm digging that guy, man. I like the race team.
Can we start a race team in here called the Happy Idiots?
You got the Angry Idiots and the Happy Idiots, and we got to.
I'm just saying. It's like the dark side and the light side, you know? We'll be like the Luke Skywalker Han Solo team. Of course, we'll have the Chewbacca guy. You know, we got to have a Chewbacca guy on the group. That'll be Schaefer.
Big Shafe out there, Drinking Bros Racing. Could you imagine? I don't know if we could. We'd have to put him on the Angry Idiots team to help him out. That's for sure.
We'll paint up all our cars like Star Wars. You know,
Yeah.
I'll go with the X-wing fighter. You go with the Millennium Falcon paint scheme. Can you tell we're nerds?
Big nerds. We're iRacing freaks. Signature Esports, of course, we love what we do here, and we do what we love, and that is part of it. Adam Aylshire, the number 11, has worked his way back to the front. I do believe they might have a fast repair in here because his car looks brand new after all of that going through.
I told you something was up.
So fast repairs on, but that's okay. That makes the racing interesting because I do believe there's a car back there still looking like a modified.
They are non-discriminatory in this league, Jason. The modifieds are welcome.
Lap 35 being completed. They're coming around turn 4, single file racing for the time being. And we're going to see how long this patience is going to last. Right now, race leader Brian Kozat takes it to halfway. And I'm telling you what, I'm digging what they're laying down.
Okay, I feel so stupid. I feel so dumb right now. So I keep checking back on the weather of the track, right? Now, hold on. And I'm like, man, that wind is constant. I'm like, and it's still coming out of the north, and the track's still 80 degrees. I'm like, this is like a picture perfect day. And then I'm like, oh, Weather constant. It doesn't change. I'm just a huge idiot.
On the right side of your screen, partly cloudy skies, 57% humidity, 77-degree air temperature right now. As you're looking at 80-degree track temperature. That's very cool for the nighttime. They went from sunset into the evening. Lap 37 being completed. Green flag conditions. And I tell you what, they are really, really booking now. We're going to take a look at the dashboard right there on the bottom, 190. They are very stretched out. They are not bumper to bumper. We're seeing just relative racing, nice and clean, very, very individual racing right now. When these guys get formed backed up, you're going to definitely see how it's going to run and how they're going to do it.
That number 13, he's just kind of staying away from me. He's like, eh. I just heard on the broadcast that Chevrolet spin out cars easy because they got an arrow on the front of them. Hopefully I'm not shying anybody away from pushing.
I tell you what, the Chevrolets do a great job of pushing. You just have to make sure that you're centered and you're on the straights. Don't try to push the driver into the corner. And now if you're a Ford, that's a different story. That Ford can push all around, but they overheat really easy. So that's the give and take that you have. Lap traffic coming up. Here it is.
It's about time.
I tell you what, that is Stephen McComas right up. The Stephen McComas in the number 70. He's going to be right
Corey
there.
Wakefield.
Yeah, Wakefield. That's the number 16. Leaders going high, 16 staying low. That's a little different.
Man, I feel bad for the 16. His car looked like it went through a trash compactor.
Straight down the grass. He's like, I'm just going to stay here. I'm just going to stay here. I'm trying not to get loose. I'm just going to stay here. Okay. Are they done yet? Are they done yet? Are they done yet?
Looks like a little team up forming up back here in the pack.
There's everybody passing him to the outside. I've got that right side view that I love so much. He's a little bit under power, and you're just watching him go by. There goes the 46 on the outside of him, and back to it again. There's the 24 again.
We got Phil Steinert. He is right in front of the 72. They are starting to form an outside line with your Aussie friend, I think. Looks like they're going to try to start moving up through the field here, Jason.
Looks like the 72, the 11's there, the 80 of Van Sprundel. There he is. He's back up in the mix again.
Van Sprundel.
I love it. Elshire's there on the inside. He's got Austin Bloom to the number 3. There's the Florida driver. He was wrapped up and got the helicopter award earlier, so now he's about to stick with it again. Oreo driver. It's got that Camaro. The 07's trying to make room. AJ Green, there's a Ford right there trying to make room on the outside and can't get to it. So these guys are really, really sticking with it. Cody, yeah, Kinsey out there on Facebook. Good to see you, buddy. I think you're right, man. I think we're going to start seeing some more lines being formed because the 18 is trying to side draft his way to the front. There is the number 18 Toyota Dale Duke out of Texas. Kind of makes sense that Mr. Duke is from Texas.
Skittish Skittles.
Sean Conklin says he'll be Baby Yoda on Twitch.
Baby Yoda. You have absolute power, yes.
I tell you what, season 2 is coming out of that. We might just have to do a review of that because I do love that series.
Oh, Mandalorian, yeah.
Brian Cozad out front, Christopher Buds, the Lance Hill, Schimmel, and Bingham. That's the 87, 13, 6, 96, and the 2. That's your top 5 right now. You see them on your screen. We're going to go Sounds of iRacing for just a little bit, and that's going to be brought to you by one of our sponsors. That is going to be the Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. Find them on Facebook, Amazon, and eBay. Vocal break for us. You watch the Sounds of iRacing. We'll be right back with you. Caution.
Chad Khalifa.
Caution came out. It looked like I don't know if we had some off tracks or what was going on there. Let's take a look and see what happened according to what we have. It's like Robert Ramsey was part of it. Here's what happened. Here's the 43. It says he crashed. Oh,
no,
the 80. Oh, the 80. Oh, man. All right, hold on. We got to go back and take a look. The yellow flag was thrown. Caution. Stop that right there. Let's find our good friend, the number 80. Pete Van Sprudel. Looked like there was a move being formed right there. It looks like the 2 is to the outside. This one we can probably watch here. As you see the 2 there to the outside, we're going to follow along right here. Let's take a look from the cockpit point of view. Maybe. Cockpit view of Van Sprudel at number 80. The 2 was right there. They were side-by-side racing. There's the outside camera, cockpit point of view. Once again, the 2 is right there at his quarter panel. And then all of a sudden, he comes up just a little bit, gets turned, and boom. And then scoop. 43 right there. I want to go back one more time. We're going to watch the scoop. As we're going to go forward, here's going to be the scoop. There's the wall. There's the 2. Boom. Big spin, big turn, big spin, big turn, and scoop. Ugh.
I heard 2 scoops in there. Is that Raisin Bran?
Yes. 2 scoops. Back
Is
to
that even a cereal anymore?
I think so. I hope it is.
Okay, I don't know. Everybody
coming to pit road right now. Pit road is getting very, very busy. As you see a pit road camera right there. We'll go back to the sounds of iRacing when we get to the green flag start. We'll run through that with you. Signature movie night, says Sean Conklin out there. Do love having a great time out here. Looks like the 87 is going to still be on pit road. Looks like the 13 is going to beat everybody off pit road. There's a new race leader right there. Brian Kozad.
That's my boy.
Right there, right behind him. So Christopher Buds is going to be your new race leader as you're going to see that roll through. So when we go back to green, we're going to have, looks like we're going to have 25 laps to go. As you see the countdown up there at the top, Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series brought to you by Trackwerks. And while I have a moment, I do believe I'm going to get some more information about our sponsor so that way I can give you some more. Trackwerks is an automotive parts store that's going to be located. Let's get you all the information that we can about them. Absolute fantastic guys. Let's see where they're located. They're out of Canada. Trackwerks in Canada. They are your automotive parts store. This is your one-stop parts store for all your automotive parts and accessory needs. They carry just about anything that is vehicle-related, aftermarket parts, floor liners, cargo liners, hitches, lighting, OEM replacement parts, oils and additives, roof racks, tires, wheels, over 1,200 brands. If we don't sell it, we'll make sure you're pointed in the right direction. If you need anything from them, call area code 613-421-1753. And you can find them on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Trackwerks, and you'll be able to find it. I believe that's Trackwerks Canada is what I see right there. So Trackwerks all over the place, but a great little thing. Thank you for the share out there as well. I do see that. I'm going to make sure I give you a big old like. And, I'm going to like you as Signature Esports as well. Do enjoy what you guys do. Signature Esports is going to give you a big old like. Appreciate you very much. Lights are off on the pace truck, and we're going to go back to green flag racing. Sounds of iRacing style here in just a moment as green flag is going to drop at 24 laps to go here at Daytona with a Trackwerks Daytona 175. Oh, I had to do it first, though. Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. That's going to be it right there. And here's what we're going to be doing here. Lucky Dog did come around, and we have a Lucky Dog sponsor, of course, Six Rings Racing, all a part of Signature Esports. They sponsor all of our Lucky Dogs. Six Rings Racing. You can find all of your social media platforms by searching Six Rings Racing. Back to Green Flag Racing. Sounds of iRacing style. Sounds of iRacing brought to you by Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. If you want to be a sponsor of Signature Esports in any form or fashion, or if you want to be a sponsor of Midwest Days of Thunder, get a hold of us on Signature Esports, or get a hold of Midwest Days of Thunder on Facebook. We do love everything that they do and everything that we do as well. Be a part of it. Michael Woolley and I have sat through some of the best racing that we've seen in the Cup Series, not including the Signature NASCAR Cup Series. But then I tell you what, the Midwest Days of Thunder, I would let these guys get out there and join with us any day. 3 cautions.
No!
No,
Chick-fil-A, no! He said it'll be my pleasure and takes him out.
And he goes and dives to the inside, but he saves it right there. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
And they're coming up on lap traffic of Phil Steinhardt. Or Steinert, sorry. No caution on that, huh?
No caution. He drove through the infield, and that's how that one went. That was Eccles in the number 72. He went off track, and at least that's what it said. It said Bob Johnson went off track as well.
You didn't understand my pleasure, huh?
Oh,
you didn't understand what I was talking about.
So,
that's what they have to say when you say thank you at Chick-fil-A.
Oh yes. So the 76 hit the infield right there, but he just spun through the grass. It looks like he got back out there and he's doing fine. Back to live conditions. We'll take a check. And the 72 of Eccles, he was right there. Self spin. 19 laps to go. Cozard's out front. There's the 20 of Ricky Howell Jr. Lance Hill and Christopher Buds. They are all kicking butt and taking names. Now the racing is starting to pick up, and that side draft is working very well for the 87.
Yeah, 87 working that high side all by himself right now, looking for a suitor to come up with him. Brian Cozart looking good in that 87 machine, but now falling back. Phil Stainert right there, that's a lapped car that they just picked. Well, it's a lapped car that they just picked up. He's currently 23rd. And my boy Christopher Buds in third place now. I think he kind of conceded the position to Ricky Howell and just kind of let him on by.
And now they're going to work together there on the outside, the 13 and the 87. No doubt they are ready to move to the front, as now you're going to see that push from the 37. We're going to take a look from the gearbox point of view of the number 13. You see that Toyota Camry all over the back of that vehicle right there. He's got to square it up. That's what he needs to do, because if not, he's going to turn him. That's the point of view up from the high line, as now they're side-by-side racing from 1 on back to 6th. Big old lap traffic, buddy.
No. Yeah, I see the lap traffic come up. That's just what I was about to say. He concedes. He gets out of the way. He's like, I'm going to let these boys roll on by. Ricky Howell Jr. drinking that Monster Energy drink. And here comes the 13 and the 87 on the outside. He's got no one right behind him because of that lapped car. And they're going to take over the lead again, Jason. 87 now down underneath, leaving the 13 high and dry to take the lead.
I tell you what, the 87 had a run right there. He decided he's going to take it to the inside, but the draft is where it sticks. Now the 20 is going to get to the back bumper of the 87. The 13 has nobody there, nobody to help. The 87 pushed him out front, and now the 87 leads once again right here at Daytona.
Did somebody order a case of Miller Lite, perhaps? The 11 here. Adam Alshire, we seen him getting a big wreck earlier. Now he's going to push the 13 to the front.
You know, somebody's going to push him. Who's going to be the pusher? Who's going to be the pushy? The 13 right there. It's got that Ford. I tell you what, that Ford gets to that square bumper of that Chevy. It'll be a tandem duo. Now the 87 is going to be left high to dry. The 20 goes up top right there in front of the 13.
He's like, I'll take that from you, sir. Oh, and left car going high, the 70.
Perfect timing.
Getting out of the way.
Perfect timing, because he could have used the draft right there. Side draft on the 87, the 20. They're fighting door to door.
96 up in front of the 3 car. The 3 Oreo car goes down low now to join the low line. Miller Lite right along with him of Alshire or Aylshire. Still not sure. Ricky Howell Jr. on the outside. Now he's going to be pushed by the 13. I don't know how the 13 feels about that. No, he doesn't like it. So he's going to make it 3 wide. And we're going to go through the tri-oval this way.
3 wide into the tri-oval. Coming into turn 1. The 13. Oh, the 96 gets into the 18.
Look out! Look out!
Big one coming.
Pandemonium.
The 88 collected. Rietmeyer right there. Oh, no. Fourth caution of the race.
I don't think the A88 of Rietmeyer is going to be very happy.
Apologies about that. Coughed on the air. Normally hit the mute button. Couldn't catch it that time. Woo.
Tisk, tisk, Jason.
Oh, man. Mute button out of reach. It looks like Derek Schimmel was a part of that. Oh, it was major net code.
Yeah, somebody had just reappeared all of a sudden.
The 888 disappeared, and when he disappeared, let's watch it. You'll see the 96. He disappears. Boom. 96 turned. Right there. Boom. 18 gets turned. Everybody's going. And then the 888 reappears. And then pandemonium. You said it. 96 collects into the 22 right there. So looks like Tabor Mowry involved in that. He gets spun around. Thank you, Taver, for what you do. Sorry that you got up into that one. And my goodness. We'll take you back to live conditions. The 888's just got a smush right there on the front bumper. No big deal. He can still drive it to the front. 13 laps to go as everybody catching back up to the field. And no doubt that I believe they're going to have enough fuel to make it. No pit stops for the race leaders as they're coming around right here. Are we going to have Midwest Maniacs Club VC after this, says Sean Conklin. And
what does that mean exactly? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Sean, you'll have to explain that to us one day. And aggressive goes around. That's another comment we've gotten right there. Let's take a look at the other chats. Thank you to everybody out there. Make sure you have the watch parties going. Daytona got a big old Pog Champ. Thank you for cheering the bits out there on Twitch. Brooks, the man 35. Thanks for the follow out there on Twitch as well. Thank you for the new follows on Facebook and on YouTube. I will be looking and making sure once we hit that 1,000 follower mark on Facebook, that 1,000th follower is going to get a care package with a t-shirt and a mug to have your coffee in and to sit and relax on the cold nights. You're going to get a t-shirt from Signature Esports. We're going to ship it directly to you. Appreciate each and every one of you out there for what you do and how you do it. Brian Kozad out there, their number 87. He is pulling things from Thitchner's bag of tricks. I tell you what, he's got that Toyota Camry looking good up there.
I told you. It looks like Thitchner driving it. It looks like Thitchner's car. Might as well be Thitchner.
But Brian Kozad to Cal Motorsports, number 87. Not Anthony Thitchner, but I tell you what, they both have similar driving styles, and hats off to them because they both drive very, very, very well. Very happy to see those guys always competing. Brian Kozad there. There's Lance Hill, the number 6. He's moved himself up. So let's go through the ratings in your top 5 right now. So out front right now, you got an A-class driver with a 2125 I rating. Lance Hill having a little bad luck with the I rating with a 291 right now, it looks like, but he's a C-class driver with a 314 safety rating. He might be one of those drivers that just got collected like I did when Daytona came around.
I get collected every time Daytona comes around.
Yeah, I love it, though. You can't not race it. Adam Aylshire he's a D-class driver. He's got a 1,000 I rating. Austin Bloom, an A-class driver with a 1941 I rating. Christopher Buds, a D-class driver with an 867 I rating. So you see the mix right there, and you've got 2 rookies in the top 10. And you look at it, and I'm just impressed, man. Oh yeah, voice chat, VC voice chat.
Yeah, no, I got it after I said that. Yeah, I kind of figured it out. Coming from P17 all the way up to position 6, AJ Green. And if that is not a Sean Conklin looking car or a Zach Rinker looking car, I don't know what it is.
Well, I know you can't see the overlay right now, and but the AJ Green picture right here of the Ford Motorsports is that picture that we have everybody upload. You have RoboCop on it.
Yes.
He's got Garfield the cat. So definitely makes sense.
Looks like another one of those cars that just left out in front of the speedway and got tagged.
It does. It looks like a Saved by the Bell edition, but I'm
Trapper Keeper.
It does. I'm digging it though. I'm digging it. Hey, I like a lot of the paint schemes that are out here. They're absolutely fantastic. Still, my favorite was the 80. I will still say absolutely. That. All right, Willie, take him to the line.
10 laps to go. We got this. Don't be slow.
87 out front. The 11 gets a good run with them, and the 11 back up in the mix. The 13 there on the inside. Outside lines running with Lance Hill, and the number 6 and the 3 of Austin Bloom. That's going to be your top 5 as they enter turn 1 and the exit of turn 2.
Austin Bloom in that number 3 car. He's pushing along that number 6 machine of Lance Hill as they start to form that outside line with the Trapper Keeper of the 07 car.
Skittles wiggling back and forth.
Well, these Skittles. I told you that.
Now I get it. Priest out there on Twitch says Trapper Keeper. Or the kids are like Trapper Keeper. Surely
they don't even know what I'm talking about.
Surely they have Trapper Keepers all over the place. The 6 is going to lead at the line. So the C-Class driver that's had unfortunate circumstances with his I rating led a lap right there. Doing great jobs out there. Sean Conklin on Twitch giving us a big shout out again. 10 laps to go as Fry the Flag Man.
Oh, look out.
Oh, man.
The 7 gets into the back of the 3. The 3 was a little waffly there. He almost got him.
There is the 3 pushing the outside line on the backstretch. The 11 right there on the 87. Side by side racing. 9 to go as they come around turn 4 to the front stretch, hitting the tri-oval. They are carrying speed, and I mean speed. 200 miles an hour coming across the stripe.
Come on, buds. I believe in you.
Kyle Jarrett out there says, Willie finally retired from the racing finally? Nah, not yet. Willie won tonight, actually.
He wishes.
Willie won tonight. He won at in the Whelen Modified Series just a few moments ago, roughly about an hour and 10 minutes ago. He won 201 on the backstretch, 202. Now they're carrying that side-by-side racing speed. Austin Bloom pushing as hard as he can, willing that 6 to the front.
I think that 6 is going to leave him high and dry if he gets out there in the front again. He tried to stay up there. You know, there was a lot of laps left there. I mean, 8 to go is a lot of laps when it comes to Daytona. And I think that if that 6 gets up in front of the 87 again, he's going to take that low line this time.
Well, if he gets in front of him, that's what I would do. I would try to control the line, especially when you get close to 2 or 3 to go. Brian Cozad, Lance Hill, they're going to be fighting 3 wide. They're in the back. There you see it right there. That's that Mountain Dew car there on the outside. The number 9 of Colin Forrester. Forrester doing a great job of trying to hold that outside line together. But that's where he's going to fall off, and the 72 is going to go right to the back bumper. Chick-fil-A trying to push the Mountain Dew. I wonder if Chick-fil-A has Mountain Dew. Does anybody know? Share it out there. Let me know.
No, I think they have Coke products.
Well, then he needs a mellow yellow car.
Oh, 6 he did exactly what I told you he was going to do, Jason. He gets out in front and pulls right down in front of 87.
The 87 is going to slide up high. The 11 is going to be there on the inside to the back bumper. The 87, he gave enough room. What he should have done is he really should have carried that momentum forward with the 3. And now the 87, he is going to be right there. So the 6 is going to slide back in line. The 3 is going to be there on the outside. The 07's right there as well. Side draft from the 3 to the 87.
Oh, we are getting down to the nitty-gritty now. 5 to go as we come through the tri-oval. And I tell you what, Adam Alshire is looking pretty good. He's sitting back there in 5th spot right now. AJ Green, Austin Bloom. Austin Bloom working that outside beautifully. He's trying to get that speed going, but that 6 is pushing that 87 so beautifully. I don't know if it's going to happen.
Well, he wanted to give himself some room. That's what he did it for. You see him, he pushed that 87 up there so that way he can jump in front of the 3. And now you see the slide job from the 6. Amazing job right there. And now no momentum for the outside line. The 87 is going to have to be content. They're playing yo-yo.
He's not content. He's not content. It's not done yet. Right after the 6 gives him the old Oscar Mayer wiener. I think that's an Oscar Mayer logo on the back of the 6 there, just if you know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure. We'll have to check in on that later.
Yeah. Gave him a big old Coke Industries. That's what that is. Coke.
Oh.
K-O-C-H. K-O-C-H. Coke. That's what the number 6 says. Get out there. Run. Oreo pushing. Whoa, 87 slide job. Who's going to make it work?
It is Oscar Mayer. Below that.
I saw it.
Below.
I saw it.
Okay. I was right.
Oh. Now we've got a big wreck going on back in the back. There's the 72 involved.
Change a lot.
Chick-fil-A, Lance Hill. Looked like he was out front there.
I don't see a caution yet, Jason. We're still green.
Oh, still a green flag run. Automatic cautions. I bet it's automatic caution. Hill is out front. 3 laps to go. There's the 87 right there. I'm not sure if they trigger it. I'm not sure what happens there, but I know they slid onto the infield right there, and they slid outside. So the 6 is trying to control both lines as they're starting to form. And now the 6 is going to slide down, separating the 3 and the 13. Top 5, the 6, the 87, the 3, the 11, and the 13. My man, it is still going.
Low, and there goes the 87. He is getting the helicopter award. We're going to give out 3 tonight.
Holy goodness. I tell you what.
Do we get a green white? Oh, we do have a green white checkered.
Yeah, I think there's one green white checkered right here. Definitely, what a race right there. We're going to go back and we're going to take a look at where the 87 of Kozad went down. So it was Bloom and Kozad. It was Austin Bloom went off track. Here it is. Oh, man. The 3 was breakdancing across pit road. So let's take a look and see what happened there. The 3 and the 87, it looked like they got together there into turn 3. But we're going to follow along right here. Overhead view. There's the 3. I believe the 80. I don't know if the 87 was trying to come up. He was. He came up and crossed the nose of the 3, and he was breakdancing, and then the 3 said, I can do it better. And both of them windmilling all the way across. Fred says no yellow, and Sean Conklin says, never mind, he gone. Kyle Jarrett asked if that was a big side draft gone wrong. Kyle Jarrett asked Kenzie why he wasn't out here. Kenzie, we could talk to them. Could ask. I tell you what, I'm super impressed with the 6. I'm super impressed with the 11, and I'm super impressed with the 13. You called the 13, and we're going to have a green-white checkered. What do you think is going to happen?
Well, I'll tell you what Lance Hill is doing in the front of the pack, Jason. He's breaking the wind resistance between the top line and the bottom line. That's what he's doing. That's why he keeps going up and down and up and down and up and down. Yes, it creates chaos. This man is probably going to be our winner.
I tell you what, he may have a 291 I rating, but he understands racing very well. And a lot of drivers get out there. We're talking about I ratings. It's kind of just the gauge and skill of the people that he races with and things like that. A lot of these drivers sometimes just run leagues. That's all that they do on here. And so if they tank their I rating, they just kind of like, let's just run leagues. I like running leagues a lot better. So they don't usually mess around with that too much. Sometimes people carry the same I rating. Like Cody Kinsey is a great example of that. Cody Kinsey got in. He ran ovals and ran dirt, but he never really got into getting his license up there. The same with some other drivers that we have. So when they joined in, we were like, oh, well, you're a rookie and you have a 1,500 I rating, or you're a D-class driver with a 1,500 I rating. They did enough to get their D license to be qualified just to be a part of it, but they just like league racing a lot better.
Well, I like it both. I'm one of those guys that I go out there and try the hardest I can, and I like official racing, but the problem is there's just some people that can't race. Let's just be real. If
you want unpredictable racing, official races are what it's going to be. If you want to get used to driving with the same people day in and day out or week after week, then league racing is what it's going to be. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Midwest Days of Thunder, they have several different series that you can be a part of out there. I do not know if they are recruiting. I know that some people usually ask throughout the season. I will make sure to do what we do there. They do have an ARCA series. They have the Cup series. And I believe they have a road series as well. So definitely people that you can be a part of right there. Big special thank you to everybody out there for continuing to tune in and support Signature Esports and what we do as well. The Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series is new to Signature Esports Broadcasting. And, of course, to the Midwest Maniac. He's going to be the guy that's going to pretty much be handling these guys. He's going to get to know them. I'm going to be broadcasting with him. I know that we're going to set up another broadcaster to be his co-commentator for a little while. But, Willie, Buddy, this is your show. You got the last 3 laps to call it out as they're going to go. They're going to go green.
You're going to do that to me?
They're going to go green. This is going to be your show, and we'll go over the race results. We'll talk about the rest of the race and how it went. And, yeah, man, you got the last 2 laps. This is all you, my friend.
You're killing me. You're killing me. You got to do that last minute. You just like drop that on a guy.
I've got that itch in my throat that I gotta get some water.
I can hear it. I can hear it.
All right, my friend.
All right, boys and girls, let's go. It's Gray Flag Racing back here at Daytona with only 3 laps to go. And Lance Hill's going to bring him to the stripe. Working that high side, Adam Ilshire, along with him, the 07 of AJ Green. They're going to work that high side. The number 13 now. He's down there in currently marked as 4th. And we got spinning and the caution's out again. Jason, looks like you're back, buddy, because the demo derby has not stopped.
Has not stopped. Another green-white checkered is what's going to happen. And I do see the relative showing me that up there. One more yellow to be there. Had to get a drink of water, folks. I do appreciate you very much.
I was going to do it, but they wouldn't let me do it.
It was a good wreck, too.
I don't think they like me.
They like you. They like you just fine. The Midwest Days of Thunder has to be here with the Midwest Maniac. That is just the way it goes. It was the 26. He was pushing the 24 right there. And let's watch this develop, because I believe that when they went to green right there, that's where it all kind of stacked up. And let's do my favorite camera, the far chase cam. This is how we determine incidents and stuff like that and all the rest of the series. There's the 26. They get up they're getting up to speed right here. Does look like the 24 is where the 26 is trying to be. He's up there. Oh, gets him a little bit loose right there. Gets him loose again. And looks like he was trying to go to the inside. Oh, and he spins the 24 and the 87, who was leading for a long time. And then, man, the 26 just got to the back of him too hard right there. That was Joe Nedick right there. The 888, he made it around. Lance Hill's going to be your race leader still. Buddy, I tell you what, that was it was very interesting. The 13 of Christopher Buds is going to be in 4th place. He's going to restart on the outside. Do you think they finish under green?
I hope so. They need to. They got this. I know they got this. They're going to do it. I know I'm changing my mind like every 10 seconds there, but they're going to do it. I got faith. Mad faith.
Well, it's been a great race so far. And of course, cautions breed cautions, especially at Daytona. And now the last attempt at a green-white checkered. You're going to see it right here. And, the 70 is going to get the lucky dog and the wave around right there. Of course, got the lucky dog graphic. Brought to you by Six Rings Racing. Go check out all of their stuff on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Good racing team that has been involved with our series over here. Enjoy those folks very, very much. Big old hit out there. That's exactly right, Mr. Conklin. Do appreciate what you guys do out there. Whoa, that's a black screen for me. Didn't mean to do that. Guys, take a look at my desktop. That's what you see right there. There's the chat. Cody's Kenzie out there when he's replying to Kyle Jarrett. Not my goat, not my farm. I learning asphalt. I'm content where I'm at. You just better be worried about that number 11 SCTV Maniac Motorsports machine coming for you on Sunday. Speaking of Sunday, Real Racing Online Dirt Street Stock Series. The man himself, Michael Woolley, is going to be there. And, of course, all of our Dirt Street Stock Series drivers. If you're out there listening and you want to be a part of the Real Racing Online Dirt Street Stock Series, make sure that you go and search Real Racing Online on iRacing. Get out there and run with the best. 24 to the feature, 60 eligible to race each week. And we want to build that roster up so that way we can carry more dirt series out there as well. Signature Esports also has the eNASCAR series that we have, the Cup Series, the Truck Series, and the Wheeling Series. Soon to be the Xfinity Series. We're going to carry all three major series and just going to do a lot of things. Speaking of Truck Series race tomorrow, 8:20 Eastern, the signature eNASCAR Truck Series action back at Bristol. We're back-to-back weeks at Bristol. We did 400 laps this past week. We're going to do 200 laps tomorrow at with the signature eNASCAR Truck Series. Mr. Woolley back to green flag racing once again. We have faith. We have a whole lot of patience. That number 6, very, very, very skillful in what he was doing, trying to control the lines. Does he have 2 laps of control left in him, or is that outside line going to get a push?
I think the outside line is going to take this thing. And there's one reason I'm going to say that right now. John Needich, he is back. He's in 6th place.
The number
from the front of the pack to complete obscurity, back to 6th place. John Needich, right there.
John Needich has a brand new race car.
I'm pretty sure he was modified about 6 laps ago.
That sucker looks fantastic. He is there in 8th. You got 2 Chevys right there. You got 3 Fords, 1, 2, 3, and you've got a whole slew of Chevys right there. First Toyota is going to be sitting there in 8th. My goodness. Daniel Green, appreciate the compliments out there. Great job announcing. A great start to season 2. Go AJ. So crazy. North Carolina, great announcing. Your team has made it fun to listen to. That is our job. That's what we do. And I tell you what, green, green, green. Back to it again. The 6 getting a push from the inside. That's right. Lance Hill there on the inside. The 11 on the outside. There's the 07. He gave a nice shove to that Ford. And the 13. Look at that control. The 6 already trying to control the outside line. There's the 11. Is he going to have the opportunity? The 13, you know he's going to drift up. He's going to try to carry. There's the 9 on the inside of the 11. Turn 2, backstretch running. "13 slides there to the inside. The 11's going to be there. They're gonna do exactly what I would figure that I would do whenever I'm in this situation. Get that speed up, come around, hit that white flag. That's the most important thing right now. Get that white flag and then go get it. Mr. Woolley, you've got the call. Who's it gonna be? The 13's there. The 6 out there. AJ Green trying to go to the high side. There's the 6. Oh, man, they're blocking everywhere. Side-by-side racing. It's going to be huge. There's the 9 pushing the 6. There's the 11 pushing the 07. The 13's there on the inside. They're coming down to turn 3. They're going to get into turn 4. Exiting turn 4. The 13's going to be right there. They are really, really noose down. Gets turned. 13's going to be collected. 6 going to win. 6 going to win. There's the 8. Needich comes home second. 46 of Erickson comes home third. I tell you, that right there was the finish that you know that you're going to see every time at Daytona. Wreck it at the end. Call it good. Who's going to make it work? Who's going to make it stick? And I tell you what, congratulations to the young man right there, Lance Hill, and the number 6. They were beating and banging. The 6 was trying to control the line, and he did so in every form of the fashion. Burnout coming. Lance Hill, your race winner right here at Daytona with a Trackwerks Daytona 175. Make sure that you, of course, give all of the sponsors a good old love and a like and a share and all that stuff. Let the man himself come back around and burn it down. I like to make sure that they get the opportunity to do this because this right here is the best thing since sliced bread for all of them. Lance Hill, the number 6, winning it off the road. Watch it from the nose. There it is right there. Burning it down in the grass. Having fun. Doing what he does best right there. Congratulations to Lance Hill, the number 6. Let's see if we can talk to that young man. And as we do so, congratulations to Lance Hill, the number 6, burning it down in the infield right there. Hill Motorsports, you took that forward. You were beating and banging all the way over. My friend, let me know, tell me how it went for you there. What was going through your mind when you were coming out of that exit, knowing that they were going to be beating and banging behind you?
Man, I can't even explain this. This is amazing to be able to win this race. I didn't know what I was thinking. All I knew was, I knew Colin was going to make a move, and I just had to block. If whether I turned myself or not, I had to do what I had to do to get there first, and almost turned myself, and then it seemed like he got turned, but made it here first, and I'm happy for it.
Well, you did a fantastic job. They were wrecking behind you, and you did a great job. We were and Wooly and I were just talking about this just a little bit ago about how you were controlling the pace of the race when it came to 5 laps ago, and what we thought you were going to do coming to the start finish line to end the race right there. Tell us how you tried to do that, so we can walk it through what these guys were watching right here on the broadcast.
Yeah, I knew if the 87 got up there to the high side, he was the one going to go push by the 3 cars. So I knew I had to try and keep them 2 side by side, and just do whatever I could to keep them side by side, because I knew if they got right behind each other, that it was gonna fly right by me again.
Mr. Willie, do you have anything for Lance Hill, the number 6 race winner? I know that Wooly had to step away for a moment. I just wanted to make sure that if he had anything to say to you, we got it to you. Well, congratulations, my friend. Great job, great race. You definitely. We were very proud to see that you could how you were carrying the line, and very great to broadcast out here for you. So congratulations once again. Any sponsors? Anybody you want to give a special thank to?
Man, I really want to thank my parents for letting me spend so much time in my room, practicing, doing all this when I really should be outside, probably being a kid and stuff, but man, that was tough.
Well, I tell you what, you carried yourself well, and you ran like some of the best. Congratulations, Lance. Go celebrate with your team, buddy.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely, Lance Hill, right there, buddy. I can't move you back into your team. You'll have to move yourself. Okay.
Okay.
I appreciate you very much. Lance Hill's going to win it right here. Let's go over your race results, brought to you by, of course, Trackwerks, which is your lead sponsor for the Daytona 175. Lance Hill is going to come home first. John Nedick Jr. is going to be in second. We saw the 8 carry himself through. Doug Erickson in third. Bob Johnson, Adam Aylshire in 5th. Bob Johnson in 4th. Aylshire in 5th. Wood, Forrester, Duke, Dixon, and Buds make up your top 10. AJ Green, Derek Schimmel. There is Logan Riedmeyer, our Australian, finishes 888, the 888 and 13th. Ricky Howell Jr., Travis Eccles. There is Nedick and Kozad and McComas. That's going to be all the way to 18th. And then moving on down to the rest of the results. Austin Bloom, Michael Pimper, he was out there. Pimpfield was just really, really working it. We thought he had a big shot to the lead here. Phil Steinart right there. He is going to be in 21st. Blake Bingham, 22nd. Taver Mowry, he got out there and ran with everybody in 23rd. Pete Van Sprundel, we saw him out there, the number 80. Loved his paint scheme. Congratulations. 24th right there. Robert Ramsey out there as well. Corey Wakefield. Thinking of Michael Woolley, my co-announcer. He had to jump off real quick. And myself, of course. My name is Jason. Signature Esports is our broadcasting platform. What a great race from the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series opener right here, race 1. You're going to be joining us every Friday evening at 9 Eastern for every broadcast. We usually try to start about 5 to 10 minutes earlier. If you're new to the Signature Esports platform, try to get everything loaded up. New platform for us here, and we love being a part of iRacing. Congratulations once again to everybody out there. Congratulations to all of you for joining us here. Absolutely wonderful race. Let's go back. I want to take a look one more time at how the white flag came out and how the number 6 won the race. What a great run for everybody. What a great time for us here with Signature Esports. We appreciate everything that you do. And of course, we appreciate all of that, everything that you guys do. Please go out there, give us a like and share. Give us a follow on all of the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Make sure you go to Midwest Maniac on Twitch. Give him a like and follow out there. Midwest Maniac on Facebook as well. Make sure that you first and foremost go to Midwest Days of Thunder on Facebook. Give their page a like and a share. Get that page built up. Get all of these guys some exposure. Let's build their brand up. Let's build up all of what they do. Thank you all to everybody out there watching. Make sure you join us tomorrow for the Signature eNASCAR Truck Series. We hopefully will see you then. Have a great night, and thanks to Fred the Flagman, of course, out there as well. Thank you to all of our broadcast sponsors, 46branding.com. They help everything, make everything possible out here. Also, thank you to Trackwerks for being here, Roku for Signature Esports TV. Also, thank you to Austin Harger with Bulldog Sports Cars and Collectibles. Make sure you go to Facebook, give his page a like and share. Find him on eBay, find him on Amazon. And then also to Drinking Bros Racing, F it, let's have a beer. That's Facebook.com, FILHAB. That's F it, let's have a beer. Check all that stuff out there. We appreciate you. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.